Y'all oxen free? Y'all oxen?
just trying to send this. I'm trying to send this link to you all so that I can make it as simple as possible for you all to access this information. Okay. So I am a little tired, so we're gonna have to do the best we can. Come on, you gonna join me today? Come on, come on. Now you're gonna have to kind of lay low. So we got a special guest today. All right. Oh, I gotta turn this down because that's totally distracting. Come on, you gonna join me today? Come on. All right, so we have our special TA today, Malachite. Hey, Malachite, say hi. I'm trying to get her to perk her ears up, but she's so like, you know, usually she's like in discomfort if her ears are like that. I can't get her to relax. There it is. Go ahead. Like this. Anyway, that's Malachite, so she'll be our TA for today. So what this is, let's just start here. So my name is Mr. Pfeiffer, and this is going to be our calculus for the spring of 2020. I'm pretty sure that you more than likely are not in attendance live right now. Let me at least try to keep an eye on the live chat. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to use. So let's start by going to our Moodle page. Let's go to our Moodle page first. All right. Come on. All right. Ooh, you need a bath, my friend. You stink. You are a stinky dog. Are you cold? Why are you shivering? Okay, that's better. I guess it is a little chilly. All right. So, again, my name is Charles Pfeiffer. This is going to be our calculus for the spring of 2020. We have to do what we have to do, you know. Sooner or later as humans, you know, we have to face our mortality, and you know, it's not always easy, but sooner or later we all have to do it. Apparently we've done it, you know, some trains of thought say that we go through these kind of experiences like for eons, and so we tend to forget. So I have her here because she hears any sound off at a distance and she likes to create this huge distraction. So I'm trying to help her to stay calm. I'm trying to help her to stay calm so that you know, we can kind of do what we need to do. Let me see. I'm trying to keep my eye on the time. Okay. Okay, so we've got about an hour and a half. Okay. More than likely, we'll probably, with the time that we have, we'll probably just do the syllabus and, you know, kind of go in that way. If time permits, we may go through one section. It depends. Okay. So this is our Moodle page. So what we're going to do, we're just actually going to start with, now, usually on a day-to-day, we actually want to click on this week one. I don't really want to fool with the collaborate right now, but usually this little purple icon here, we usually use that collaborate to communicate. I'm not going to use it right now. I'm just going to use my YouTube channel because it's easiest. My YouTube channel is Beautiful Mind Pfeiffer. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and turn all your notifications on. That's my most efficient way of communicating. We probably will get this collaborate thing going, but I'm going to use YouTube for right now because I can have a log of it, and you know, I just know how to do that one. So that's a simple thing. So we're going to go ahead and open up the syllabus and start there. Okay. And actually, I'm going to use this one over here. This is 201. Come on. All right, we're going to start here. So this is Math 201. Again, I'm Mr. Pfeiffer. A little bit about me. I actually came out of Morehouse College in 2006 with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. And then I got my Master's in Applied Mathematics from Florida Institute of Technology. Please don't lick my fingers right now. That's so disgusting. She was just over here. Gross. Anyway, she's a sweetheart though. But yeah, I got my Master's in Applied Mathematics from Florida Institute of Technology in December of what? No, just stop. in December of 2011. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me. So, but again, my official title is Mister right now. I do intend to get in the program and keep working towards my doctorate. I'm not really in a rush, but I do intend to keep working towards it. So I ate a muffin right before I started, and it made my hands kind of sticky. And so she's like trying to finger licking good or whatever. And I'm like, I'm trying to focus here. If she's too much of a distraction, I'm gonna put it somewhere else. But anyway, best way to reach me is via my email. So it's my first initial last name at gmc.edu. Okay. And I think my office phone is actually active. It should be forwarded to some place where you can actually use that during my office hours and we can communicate audibly and things of that nature. This is my actual office location, but obviously with all the stuff that's going on, we can't meet in person. So, that's just there for your information, but, I can't use it. And then, so we meet Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1:30. Oh, did I start a little bit early? I may have started a little bit early. I don't know why I thought it was 1:25. Maybe just a few minutes. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1:30 to 2:50. Okay, and we're gonna run from March 18th until May 20th. Again, this is gonna be online. So a course description. This course will involve the study of limits, continuity, and the derivative, applications of the derivative, definite and indefinite integrals, and the fundamental theorem of calculus. So we'll do the best that we can. My goal, my hope and intent is that we can have some fun and do what we need to do, and to do our job, But hopefully we can try to have some fun with it and just kind of be flexible, and we'll work it out. I'm not gonna come down hard. You still got to kind of work and do what you need to do, but I'll try to meet you halfway with all of this stuff. So what this is, these are my official office hours, okay, for the spring of 2020. Again, this is online because we can't meet in person, but you can actually call this number to reach me during office hours. So if you want to call and talk in person, you can call it. I might set up a scheduling something, like I might set up something where to schedule so that everybody, because I know since we can't meet in person, I might set up like 15-minute scheduling blocks or whatever and just kind of restrict people to that as far as office hours. So that way everybody's not trying to talk all at the same time. I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. Let's see, what else do we have? Let me turn this down because I can still hear it. I know it's working, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's see, learning objectives. So by the end of the course, the goal there, the intent is for the student to will be able to compute limits of algebraic and transcendental functions, state, use, and interpret the definition of continuity and the derivative in the terms of limit, formulate derivatives of algebraic and transcendental functions using the power product, quotient, and chain rules. These are fun, in my opinion. The initial thing for calculating a derivative, it tends to intimidate students and scare them off. But once you get past that, there's a shortcut. You can look at a question and get the answer. And we'll talk about it. And my intent is to have fun. This is honestly one of my favorite subjects, so I'm so glad to be teaching it. So hopefully, I haven't taught it in a while, but hopefully we can have some fun and do what we need to do. Apply the derivative to calculate rates of change, estimate functions, and solve applied optimization problems. Demonstrate how anti-differentiation and Riemann sums relate to the integral in calculus. Use the fundamental theorem of calculus as substitution to compute definite and indefinite integrals. Okay. So the material is going to be Calculus 8th edition. Let me see if I can pull up. I should be able to pull up an image for us to use. It is not showing, so it's actually here. Oh, actually, no. That's Cengage. Let's go here. I'm going to pull it up anyway. So Cengage is similar to Pearson, but it's not Pearson. It's a different publisher, but it's similar. It's an online learning tool. We can get full access, and I'll make sure that we will get set up for full access. Because of this whole Corona stuff, we can get full access. So I'm gonna just log into my account, and because I had to call someone to make sure, I had to talk to the representative to get all that set up. But we can't get full access to this, so we're going to be using this to get through this course as soon as I can log in. All right, so we're going to be using. Need you to relax. All right. And actually, you gonna get down? What you doing? All right. Let's look at the student companion site. There should be something called Cengage Unlimited or Engage Unlimited or something like that. Let me see if I can find it again. Well, anyway, the reason I had pulled this up in the first place was so that you can just see the text. So it looks like this. So, you know, I'll get instructions on how to register. I'm going to have to be in contact on how to access this online, but we're going to use this WebAssign Cengage to access it online. There's going to be an update on that a little bit later. Okay, so we're going to have to come back to that though. Okay. A graphing calculator is highly... So I'm just keeping an eye on her. I'm trying to watch her because I've been in this position since 10 this morning, and she definitely needs to go out. So, you know, I was just trying to make sure that we make it to like 3 so I can let her out. You know, she can kind of relieve herself and not be making a mess in the house. Yeah, she know I'm talking about it. That's why she's talking like that. But yeah, so we've seen the book. A graphing calculator is highly recommended. I'll give instructions on how to set up online, but for right now, what you can go ahead and do, go ahead to my YouTube channel if you're not already there, and subscribe, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and turn your notifications on. This is going to be my main mode of communicating with you remotely. I can make dedicated YouTube videos, so as you have questions, just email me, and we'll get it set up, and I'll make dedicated YouTube videos walking you through any question. Okay. Let me move this down. That's not supposed to be like that. Even if I don't get it right now. Let's see. So right now, this is going to be our grading rationale. Homework is going to be worth 10%. Quizzes are going to be 10%. Exams are going to be 60%. And the final is going to be 20%. I might shift this if I can because of this online instruction. I might change this around. But for right now, I'm going to go with this. And basically, 90s are A's, 80s are B's, 70s are C's, so on and so on. Officially passing the course is getting a 70 or a C. Anything below 70, then more than likely you're going to have to take it again. Yep. So as far as attendance, administrative procedures, we're allowed 3 unexcused absences. Any more than 3 unexcused absences, and we're going to have to be automatically withdrawn from the course. So on the 4th unexcused absence, we're going to be automatically withdrawn. Let's see. Do I have... Oh, snap. Oh, I see 5 in attendance. I just glanced at the chat. So if you are in attendance, go ahead and go to the live chat and say, hey, this is so-and-so. You know, just make your presence known. So as far as absences are concerned, so if the class starts at 1:30, at 1:30, I'm going to be taking attendance. So you want to do your best. You want to kind of be ready, be on my YouTube channel, be actively looking for me to go live. And then you log in and you want to go ahead within the first few minutes or so, go ahead and make your presence known. My intent is to be on before 1:30 so that at 1:30 I can go ahead, I'll check my list and I'll go ahead and take my attendance. And then from 1:30 to 1:45, so the first 15 minutes of course, she definitely needs to go out because she is like pacing. But she's gonna... I can't take her out right now. I might have to quarantine her within quarantine. Come on. You gotta relax though. You can't... You gotta help me lecture. Stop. All right. She just wants attention fiend. Relax. Okay. So with attendance, you know, I do intend to take attendance as soon as class starts. So, you know, I'll try to be online before 1:30 so that way you can make your presence known. So that way when 1:30 hits, I'll go ahead and take attendance. I'll take attendance right when class starts, and then for the first 15 minutes, if you pop up within the first 15 minutes, then I'll mark it as tardy. Beyond 15 minutes, whether you attend or not, is going to be an unexcused absence. So keep in mind that 3 unexcused absences. Now, I'll be kind of lax this first week because I get it. You know, we don't really know. We got to try to keep going back and forth until we get in there. But once we get going, you know, the way it goes is we're allowed 3 unexcused absences. On the 4th unexcused absence, we're automatically withdrawn. And then So for tardies, if you get into the session after the first 15 minutes, then you're gonna be marked as tardy. So every 3 tardies is gonna equate to 1 unexcused absence, right? And so we're allowed 9 tardies. That'll be the 3 unexcused absences, and we can honestly accumulate 12 tardies. But once we get that once we get that bruh man from the 5th flow, once we get that 4th unexcused absence, I've realized that y'all probably won't know what that is. I kind of want to make that extra credit, but I'm not going to do that right now. But once you accumulate that 4th unexcused absence, we're going to be automatically withdrawn from the course, okay? That's just kind of how it goes. I feel like I need to wash my hands, but maybe that'll help me not touch my face. Ugh, she just wants attention. Ugh, she needs to be. Ugh. Let me see. I can't think of anything else there. Oh, so for makeup work, so what you can anticipate once we get the online set up, you can anticipate a quiz every week, like some kind of quiz, either a quiz or an exam every week, right? Let me see if we might not be that high. Actually, for this course, yeah, this is okay. You can anticipate a quiz or an exam every week. More than likely, we'll do maybe 2 exams total, like a midterm and a final, and we'll have quizzes periodically to kind of do it like that. We might do 2 exams and a final. We might do something like that. Let me see what's in the syllabus. Right now, we're just going to kind of go for what's in the syllabus. Let's see how that goes. Do I have it? It's in here. Hang on, let me see. So, what I'm thinking is that let's do right at about 2 exams and a final, right? So we'll do like a midterm. We'll do an exam. Let's go to Moodle. I think I did it somewhere. Let's go to Moodle and check there. So if we go to our Moodle page, so the first exam, did I put it here? Oh, is it just not loading? It's just not loading. Let's see. Hang on. So there's that. So week 2 is exam 1. Spring break is essentially week 4. It's basically April 6th to the 10th. I don't know that I want to do this many exams. For you all, I'd rather do 2 exams and a final. So I'll probably augment this to do an exam. I'm trying to think. We'll do quizzes every week. We can do an exam at midterm on week 4, and then we could do an exam in like week. Let's do it at the end. More than likely, I'll do it at the end of week 7, and then we can do the final on that last day of week 8. And then we'll use that last day of week 9 just to make sure everything is in order. I'd rather do the final the last day of week 8 and use that extra day. Oh, I see. Okay, we got some people in attendance. We got Mr. Sam. Oh, not Mr. Miss Hopkins. Okay, is this from my pre-cal? Okay, so Miss Hopkins, I think, is in attendance. That's awesome. Okay, so I'll make sure that you get attendance credit. We have a Nicole, Miss Acevedo. Welcome. Hey, I wish I could hear you guys' audio. I think we will be able to do that with the Collaborate, but the Collaborate is definitely going to take a little bit of troubleshooting on my end. So right now, I had the live chat available. You can see the live chat, and I just have to kind of check it. But but I think we will have an option. Now, honestly, I was going to say you guys can call my office phone, and I could make you audible on my phone. We could probably do that, but for right now, we're just doing this as an orientation. So I'll make sure that, matter of fact, let me go ahead and do attendance since you all are here. Let's see. So let's go ahead. I think you're not the first students in attendance today, but you're the first attendance that I'm taking for the day. I know you're like my 3rd class. The first class, by the good grace of God, I had this already set up, so I just went on to this Ms. Acevedo. I'd rather not put you guys' information on the web or whatever, but it is what it is. Let's go like this, so I'm not putting all your information out there, even though I know you can still do whatever. I think I saw Miss Hopkins present. I think that's all that I saw for now. So I'm just going to save. And let's go back. All right. So I've been kind of lax for this first week is really just orientation and getting acclimated to accessing information online. So since you all are live, let me just kind of pause for a moment and see, did you want to ask any questions? Okay. Did you want to ask any questions? So I'll kind of just try to fill the air momentarily to give you an opportunity. It says the other platform does allow everyone to talk. Okay, I'll figure that out. I haven't figured that out yet, so that's the only reason I'm not using it. But I will use it going forward. So for right now, I'm just doing what I'm comfortable with, and I'm using this because I just know how it works. But I'll figure out the other one and get that operational. Yeah, so what we'll do, I'm going to go ahead and stop this session right now, and I'm going to go ahead and load. We're going to at least do just the first section. So we still got to like right at about an hour. So we'll do at least one section, and it'll be similar to the way I did my pre-cal and college algebra, but just basically online, okay? So with that note, we're going to end this session here. I'll be back in just a few minutes. And from one beautiful mind to another, I'll see you in a few minutes. Not enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Peace. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.